Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan Jarris. I am a mom of two, a military spouse, and an Etsy shop owner of 6 years, and we have done over $1 million in sales. And I built this channel so that I can help you guys figure out how to do that for yourselves, because it is life-changing when you can work from home, build a family business working for yourself. It does amazing things for your family and your family's future. I would love to help get you on that path. Today we are talking about how to get your first 100 sales on Etsy. Now, if you're listening to this, I'm going to guess that you have less than 100 sales on Etsy, or maybe you have none. So my shop is 6 years old and we regularly get 400 to 500 sales per month. And at this point, it's without any personal effort really going into the listings. They're kind of just pouring in. And that's what happens when you build a shop that is really successful and you own the market share. You're able to coast. But the key is to get those first 100 sales as fast as you possibly can. So on Etsy, you cannot wait to be discovered. It is super important that as soon as you create a listing, you get it sold. You're 10 steps behind if your listing doesn't sell within the first 3 to 4 weeks. So as soon as you publish a listing, your goal should be 1, get it sold, and 2, get an amazing review on it. So here are 10 keys to get those first 100 sales as fast as possible. Number 1, properly launch your shop. Do not keep it a secret. I know so many people who create an Etsy shop, they keep it their little secret. They're like, I'm not going to tell anyone until it's successful. You don't tell your family, you don't tell your friends. You kind of want to wait and see what happens first. But this is not the time to be worried about judgment, because you're the one who started the shop, they didn't. So please blast it on all of your social media accounts. You're going to put it on Facebook. You're going to put it on Instagram. All of your products, you're going to pin them to Pinterest. That's very important. My strategy has never, ever been sell to your family and friends. I'm one of those people who, when I was fundraising in grade school, I never wanted to ask anyone to buy anything from me. I would rather fundraise my own money and give it to the school than ask family and friends for money. So launch your shop. If you want to wait until you have success before you announce it, you're probably not going to get that success, or it will take so long that you give up before you ever have a chance to get there. Number 2, don't worry about having the perfect shop name. This really does not matter. You can change your shop name in the future super easily. If you are going to change it, I do recommend that you change it before you get to that 100, 200 sale level, just so that your customers can build loyalty and brand recognition with you. Number 3, you are going to have your face plastered all over that shop. I know this can be uncomfortable, especially if you don't like showing your face on social media, but this is essential in building trust with your customers. The shops that have no sales are the hardest for customers to choose to buy from. Conversion is going to be the biggest battle right now, because there's no reason for that shop to think that you're actually going to ship them the correct item that they ordered. So have your face all over your shop, all over your Instagram, all over your Facebook. If they want to look into the background of your shop a little bit more, they're going to see consistency and they're going to see your face. People buy from people. Number 4, you're going to have your shop policies, your About Me section, your shop announcement completely filled out. You don't want to look like you just threw stuff up there. You want to have it looking professional, like a business. Number 5, all of your photos in your shop are going to be amazing. And by amazing, I don't mean you need a professional photo shoot. I mean you need to learn how to use your iPhone. You need good lighting, good angles, and make sure to include video that shows the up-close features of each item. This again is about building trust and setting clear expectations. Meeting and exceeding expectations is what's going to get you the positive review. Number 6, you need to decide what margin you are comfortable taking on your first 100 sales. You're going to take a low margin, and that will be the cost of starting a business. You need to look at this just like overhead or a marketing budget. So if you are okay with taking a 25%, 30% margin on your first 100 orders, that's great. This isn't forever. You only need to do this to get momentum. Then you can gradually raise your prices and get up over that 50% margin. I did this in my shop and it worked out amazing. When I first opened my shop, I started with one product. I sold that product for $50. That item cost me $15 to make. It cost me $12 to $15 to ship, and Etsy took around $10 off of that. So I was only making a $10 profit from that item for my first 100 to 150 sales. Then I gradually raised my prices, and now I'm selling that exact same item for $103. So take the margin hit now. When you launch your shop and you create a listing, the first 2 days that your listing is live on Etsy, you are going to run a sale. With the sale, you're going to do 15% off or more. You can increase your price a little bit and then throw in that discount. You're going to have the sale running for only 48 hours so that when customers are looking on the search page, they see that little countdown timer. So you're going to have a short sale to create scarcity. You're going to pay $3 a day to advertise at the same time. Now, my last 3 steps all relate to getting that positive review. Your first 100 sales will be worthless, and you probably won't even get to 100 sales if you're not getting good reviews right out the gate. Your goal should be to get a positive review from each one of those first 100 orders. Now, how do we do this? So number 8, you're going to respond to messages from customers within 2 to 3 minutes of receiving that message. Remember, the early bird gets the worm. Oftentimes, Etsy customers will buy from the first person who responds to them. In that message, you are going to address them by their first name. You are going to answer their question completely. You're going to offer to answer any additional questions, and you're going to say thank you and your name. You need to keep it really personal, professional, and concise. No smiley faces, no LOL, no haha. Number 9, when they place an order, over communicate. The first way you do this is send an order recap message. You send this within a couple of hours of their order being placed. Now, the last step in getting your first 100 sales as fast as you can and getting positive reviews for those sales is going to be including a branded thank you note in the package. You're not going to just print off the invoice from Etsy. Now, I purchased in bulk 2,000 they're postcards from Vistaprint at a time, and they are my branded thank you notes, but you don't need to get fancy here. You can just put together a nice thank you on Canva or even in just Pages or Microsoft Word. And you're going to print it on cardstock if possible. And on this note, you're not going to say, please leave me a positive review. No. You're going to say, if you are happy with your order, a review would be so appreciated. And then under that, you could even put a little 5 stars, insinuating okay, a positive review would be ideal. So about 22% of our customers leave reviews, and almost all of them are 5 stars. I would say that this was even a higher percentage earlier on when I was personally handwriting the thank you notes. Nonetheless, this type of a review rate is really helpful to building your shop and building your credibility. So those are the 10 steps that helped me get to my first 100 sales on Etsy. My first 100 sales took me about 3 to 4 months. But once we got our first 100 sales, the next 17,000 sales came a lot faster because we used these strategies. So I hope this was helpful. If you need any one-on-one help, please message me and I'd love to help out. You can also follow me on Instagram at DylanJaris, where I post daily tactics that actually work. Our goal is to make you a lot of money and to help you build a strong business that will build generational wealth for your family. All right, until next time.